One, Xbox One, and the PlayStation Pro.
Without his
Sitting
theories,
all
together.
agrarian proletariat,
Yeah, all
there
together.
would be no organized resistance against Santa
That's one thing
Blanca.
about
Use like I gotta run the shit in HDR. No, HDR creates lag.
It would do
It
much
makes
to earn my
picture.
confidence.
It
Where
makes
is he?
it makes picture
We do
quality
not know
look shit.
exactly.
because you
We
can put
know
all
he's in
that
this
strain on the
province and that there's a
processor.
Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows
Right.
where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity. See if they
You
can
gotta
dig
know,
more
you
intel
know,
out of the
it's not
airwaves.
being nerdy. That's just
Start
simple
looking for
what
that
you're buying.
lieutenant and keep me informed of
You know,
everything.
if you
he
get a
gets
gamer
out
like
from
I
him.
am,
Wildlands.
been
I'll take him.
in it
Keeping a
for
man
40,
important to
you
our
know,
cause,
40
Yankee.
some years.
Make sure you
You know,
don't kill the
there's
Santa
steps.
Blanca
You
lieutenant
know, I
before
went
you
from
get the chance to ask him
the
questions.
color dot square shit to the 64-bit to the, you know, 1080p shit now to 4K. You know.
Shit, I'm still on my 1080p fucking TV. This is about 4 years old. I ain't upgraded no time soon until some real shit come out. That's worth me spending about 2 G's on it. Because right now, honestly, I haven't found something that I like right now.
I mean, if you got a
Awesome.
PC already, I would stick with the monitor, hooking the PlayStation up to the PC. That route.
I don't even use a monitor. I use my television. I use my television, and my shit got a DVI for it. I could run a 4K shit on my thing. I just haven't done it on my television.
Just what you want to really do. If you got a PC, you want a computer monitor. You don't want a real You don't want a HD TV. You know, if you have a both worlds like I do, that monitor is 2 times what
Thank
that TV
you,
will be.
Ubisoft.
It'll
Ubisoft.
destroy.
This is why I'm not gonna get Tekken on PlayStation. I'm getting that shit on PC. I'm not gonna be fucking restricted to the motherfucking 30 fucking frames, jaggles and shit. No fucking way. I'm almost been 60
Actually, that's
for a
gonna be
fucking
60.
game.
That's actually gonna be 60 frames when I come out. The game
Nah,
doesn't.
I ain't trusting these motherfuckers. I'm sorry. Not on PlayStation, not on console. I've seen it on PC and whatnot, and no way. There's no comparison between the two. None.
Yeah, that PC with that fucking Ghost Recon looks fucking nuts. And there's no
Tell you something.
comparison
Also,
with
I like that fact that you could take over VSync, and she could get over 100 some odd frames on games on a PC than a PlayStation.
yeah, you can get 144 fucking frames out of that.
Yep.
Whenever PlayStation 5, I hope that's gonna be the standard, 144 frames.
They're gonna make people feel like they spent. To me, $600 for a console is not a lot of money. It's not. If you look at what you're actually getting, that's why you got. They let these cheap motherfuckers talking about that's too much money for a console. I said these $500 for a console. Then when they put some inferior product out, you still complain.
Right.
So I would just say, you know what, fuck y'all.
And it's true, Murder. It is inferior because when the game comes out, they put a shit quality fucking video card like in that. What they should have did with the PS Pro, put an NVIDIA 1080 4K card in that bitch.
Oh shit! Only put a damn AMD card. Who shit? Fuck it.
Yeah, very high res AMD. You know, if they really wanted to do it, but they didn't do it. They put some fucking
cheap shit. Let's be honest. They put some cheap shit in there.
And it's funny now. It's funny to say that because now PlayStation has to redo the PlayStation 5 because that Scorpio comes out. That bitch is going to be powerful as fuck. But you know, Xbox already fucked up. They have no games. No developer wants to develop on there because they don't want to be set in a fucking 10-year deal. When games nowadays, you can show games nowadays are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like these games that come out,
they all garbage now. Everything's the same fucking game now.
Basically, yeah.
And,
now,
and people are tired. And shit, look how long Grand Theft Auto 5 been out.
4 years, 4 to
And
3
watch
years.
it,
People
and watch it still
and people-
charge $59 for it.
love that game. That game is fucking the shit. There's no other
That's
open world game that fucks with Grand Theft Auto. There's no open world on console that
And
fucks
think about it,
with
they
Grand
actually
Theft
stole
Auto.
that idea. They actually stole the idea from another company. That whole open world shit. I can't remember the name of the game, but another company was doing that shit before them.
Years
It
ago.
is the-
Yeah, years ago.
yeah.
It's been on PC years ago. Years
So
ago.
it's not new. They took that idea and expanded upon it because the company didn't have the money to put it out there. And shit, they didn't do
Right.
well. Rockstar came
And
along
then-
with Grand Theft Auto, that overhead view, shit, whatever you want to call it. They took it out, and they blew up, and they ran with it. But
Oh, yeah.
honestly, I'm not a Grand Theft Auto thing. I played Grand Theft Auto 3. That was the best one that I played. I played Vice City, which was full of fucking bugs and whatnot. And that's the truth. It was full of bugs. I remember stepping off the sidewalk on that game and just fucking dying without even getting shot or ran over. And the game sold over
Right.
5 million.
But see, the thing of it is when you really truly make an open world game, is there's no open world means open world. Like on
awesome.
PC,
Holy
you don't
shit.
have what they call is loading screens, checkpoints,
Yup.
none of that bullshit.
Doing a console,
Open
man, you
world
got
on
shit growing in front of
PC,
you.
yeah, PC is just miles and miles. Like what HZ1 on the PC is a fucking 5-year-old game, but it's still running like it's been there for years. You know, that's just what that game is capable of. It's so powerful. Grand Theft Auto like that. Grand Theft 5 on the PC is like that simulated version, a cut version of HZ1, and that's why people love it so. But when the PS5 comes out, is where they should be on open world simulator, where you have a major fucking open world.
Honestly, they should make it a broadband requirement too. Like they
will.
serious, they should make it and whatnot because you get a group of motherfuckers. There's one person because get the fuck out because Sony does not believe in dedicated server. Everybody's got to be peer to peer. When shit, you get somebody.
Nori, are you online on your Ubisoft account
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah, I am.
Who,
I'm
me?
waiting on you.
Hard to say.
I'm
No,
online.
I'm not on. I'm not playing the crew right now. But the way you give
You
it
don't have no dedicated servers yet.
no. So if I get a
How do
group
I
of
go to the
and a party with
Ubisoft
somebody,
fucking site?
You've
And what
already
happens?
sent this player friend. I sent you the free friend request. It's pending still.
I accepted it already. Refresh it.
All right.
that's why I did Sony. Honestly, man, I remember when that hack happened to them. I warned Sony that it was coming in an email. I had people that could verify this. I don't even talk to them. They would say, "Yeah, I've been told them when they got hit with that hack that happened in 2011 and shit." I warned her, "Yo, man, I'm hanging out with these fucking hackers and shit." And I know motherfucker that was so good with his shit. He brought you to a fucking party on PS3 and take your fucking account from you. Okay?
Oh yeah, they've been did that. They were doing that on Xbox. Okay, I
Yo.
see you on right now, Soul. You're on right now.
Yeah, and I warned. I said, "Yo, I need to do this." Sony with the arrogance said, "No, we're not worried about that." 2 months later, what the fuck happened? Your ass got fucking hacked, got knocked offline and shit.
Oh yeah, because what
Now-
they did is the thing of it is, you know, when you can now have dedicated servers. I mean, this comes down to all servers, but if you overload the server and the server goes into a state where it can't gather all the information, that's what those guys were doing, overloading the servers.
You're floating through so much information at one time.
Yeah, they black flagging the fucking
has been captured
server.
by the cartel. Interrogate Asanta Blanca
But if you're
Lieutenant.
wrong, and see, this is why honestly I believe in VPNs also and shit.
Wow.
And shit. But that motherfucker trying
Yeah,
to
there's a
crack
lot-
a 258
lot.
fucking inscription code and shit. If you could crack that shit, work for the fucking government.
Yeah, there's been hackers that have been like that. That's why if you don't hear from them anymore. The IRS and actually the FBI puts them in safe houses and shit and have them work for them.
Yeah,
How
they
they
don't put them in
figure out
jail.
all this shit. They stopped that. That one guy, he was going to jail all the time, and they stopped him from. I can't think of what's. I was watching something on YouTube and they were talking about it.
Are you talking about Jihad?
He was a first one. No, the one that was early 90s, because he's the one that came out in the early 90s.
Oh, that kid that there was his breast that was fucking with PCs and he got into the government fucking
What he was-
security shit.
What he was doing, the thing that he was doing first was he was hacking into. I don't know if you remember. I don't know how old you are, but I don't know if you remember Telebel,
Somebody
Teletech,
got.
Telebel,
Nah, I don't-
Teletech is okay. It was a phone company, and
Oh,
back
Teletech?
then when
See, I've been in
Yeah.
New York, so I'm not. I gotta look that up because I was about a young
Yeah.
boy back then.
yeah, and that's way back when. Okay, this guy was hacking into phone lines and shit. He was
Last
one
week,
of the
a crude
first hackers
explosive
that
detonated
ever
outside
started
the
doing
US
shit
Embassy
of
in
that
La Paz,
nature.
Bolivia.
And
Two
then when
Marine embassy guards were
when
injured in
everything
the
went
blast.
online
2 days
after the
later,
early
a
90s,
CIA asset
he
in
blew
central
up
Bolivia
because he knew
provided
all
us
the
with
phone
these
companies'
images.
records, informations, and
Our
all
analysts
that
have
shit. That's
identified
when
the
they had to
individual in
start
the
putting
photo as
ban
DEA
on
Special
internet. That's how
Agent
you came
Ricardo
up with
Ricky
that
Sandoval.
laws where
My
they had,
friend.
because internet when it first came
Sandoval
out,
has
it was just it was a
had
governed
spent the last
highway
6 years
that
investigating
it
the
went
local
places.
cocaine
It wasn't
industry.
regulated. It was
Our
just
understanding
out
is
there.
that Sandoval
It was just
the
doing what it
intended
was
target
doing.
of the bomb.
Now it's regulated.
What the embassy
People
bomb
watch
did
what
not
it do.
accomplish was
Watch that
completed
shit.
up
How
close
that
and
shit
personal.
how it's
Sandoval was
becoming,
captured,
what it was.
tortured,
But that's the
killed.
first hacker that
Then
you
his body
ever
was
had
dumped.
because he started
We have
phone
yet to
lines,
recover
got
it.
phone records,
Our target, the
FBI
group responsible
phone
for the embassy
records,
bombing and the
indication
death
of
of Special
anything and
Agent
everything.
Sandoval is
He
the
was the
drug
first
trafficking
one,
organization
and they were
commonly
sitting in his
known
ass
as
in
the
jail
Sons
all
of
the time.
Blanca
Came out,
cartel.
rehabilitation, went back in, went back
Yesterday,
out.
they
Now
were
he's
Yeah,
working
but
for the company.
he's taking a fucking vacation.
But he was
Today,
smart.
they're
His
narco
mind was
terrorists.
faster than any other mind that was
Initially,
out
the
there at
Bolivian
that
government
time.
resisted the
Now you got
Mexican
kids
cartel.
nowadays,
They formed
their
Unidad,
minds
a
are
Bolivian
8 years
special
old,
forces
yep.
unit.
way,
Understand?
Goes plan.
And
way
evolution
Thousands of
and the
bodies
mind. I
later,
don't believe evolution as
politicians,
things
police
changing, but
officers,
your
and
mind,
journalists
the way
have
this
become an
is
endangered
true
species.
and shit,
The
the way
Bolivian
information is
government has
processed
imploded
now
on
is
itself.
crazy than when we were
Know
fucking
their
kids.
options. The new
right.
president
Then
made
you
a
at
deal
that
with
time
Santa
you had
Blanca.
hackers
You stop
fighting
killing
other
our people,
hackers for
we'll look the
dominancy
other
of
way.
number one hacker.
Since
Now there was
then,
this Asian
Santa
guy and
Blanca
that guy
has
that I
turned
was talking
Bolivia
about. They
into
were
the
both
nexus of
fighting
the South
one
American
another
drug
to
trade.
see who was the
With their
best
friends in
hacker.
Mexico,
You
they
know,
also have a
and
clear
both the
pipeline to the
FBI
US
got them,
and
both
Canada.
got them because they both were fighting over
The
dumb
only way
shit
to stop Santa Blanca for
and
good
got them
is
both
to
caught.
completely dismantle them.
But the
Piece
actual
by
Asian
piece.
dude got the American
The
one
cartel
caught.
is organized into
But
four
now both of them
operations:
motherfuckers are
production,
working for the FBI
smuggling,
now.
security,
Now
The
they
same
put
thing,
them in
think about
and
it.
influence.
Who owns the
At the top
locksmith
of it all
corporation?
is el jefe de los jefes,
Thieves.
boss of bosses,
Of course.
El Sueño.
Exactly, because you know it's like.
But all those guys work for the federal government. They all work for Rockefeller. Rockefeller is really the federal government, but a lot of
I
people are
live
not
in New
smart.
York. I know. I
A
live in New York. I know.
a lot of people don't understand that. When I say that, they don't really understand that. They're the one that really control the world. That's the reason why you got Donald Trump in office now. Because
Yeah.
they want to keep
Rothschilds, the
regulating.
Rockefellers.
They want to keep making their money, and they're going to keep feeding that dumb motherfucker money on the side where he can stay, intact. And Congress is going to keep him alive too as well. I mean, there's
Dude,
a
let me
lot
tell
of
you
shit
something.
going on in the world.
About a month ago, I went downtown. I went past this building. I was going to my doctor. You can't even get in that fucking building, okay? I live in New York. I live in Manhattan.
Right.
The fucking guy security is so fucking tight. If you should even fucking wink your eye, they jump on your ass.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Like if you live in Chicago, same thing. The
Come on.
federal government hub, FBI agency is in Chicago, on a street that a lot of people don't really,
They're on
really don't
Madison.
really know.
Last
But
week,
you gotta
a crude
be
explosive
smart. You gotta see
detonated
how
outside.
this country is regulating own white people now. White people are getting owned by other white people now. How the way this country is
Yeah,
going
the,
right
the,
now.
the poor white trash, if you want to call it that.
Not even that. It's just white people versus white people now. And just they're weeding out the people that they love black people. That's how they started. They started that shit. Now look at Trump talking about Mexican people. That you want to send all Mexican people back
know what?
to where they come from.
You know,
Look how the fuck you gonna do that?
Yeah, they was here before your ass got here. You take your ass back to them Caucasus Mountains. You take your ass back to Europe. If that's the case.
Yeah, see, how you gonna do that when people get fucked up? This is how it's really fucked up because you have all these Mexicans and you have all the Asian people built your fucking country, but you
No,
tell
no,
them
this
to
ain't
come
their country.
back. But then
country they
again,
stole.
and the thing that's really fucked up is you let all the Cubans and all those motherfuckers that know they were bad, coming from the States, especially when I lived in Florida. Cubans were coming through like it was fucking Christmas parade type shit.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated
Yeah, they
outside
needed
the
to
US
stop
embassy
that.
in the
They
I'll
needed to
keep it
stop that
real.
because the
Two
fact
Marine
it is,
embassy guards
that was
real
part of the
immigrants.
2 days
that was
later,
a part of the
immigrants.
drug
CIA
trade
asset in
shit that they
central
were
Bolivia
doing.
provided
They
us
wanted to
with
flood the
course.
Cubans in to sell drugs to
Our
where
analysts have identified
it
the
was
individual in the
functional.
photo as DEA
You know, they
Special
were
And who
already
Agent
letting
controls the
drug
drug?
Ricky Sandoval,
Who controls the
Cubans.
my
drugs?
friend.
No, they
the
don't.
Cubans.
Sandoval has
Yeah, they did. At the time, the
spent
Cubans
the
had
last
the
6
I'm
years
market.
talking about
investigating the
who
local
that comes in this
cocaine
country.
industry.
That's what I was referring to. I don't
Oh,
want to go
the
into
Union-
detail.
Sandoval
Oh, the
Okay, you
United
know what I'm saying?
States, of
Because I got
course.
family, I got family that's in the military, so I'm not gonna really say too much about
Yeah,
it.
it's
up
military.
close and
Yeah, I got family in the
That's-
military.
was captured,
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put it
tortured,
like that.
and killed.
Okay?
Then
And
his
that's
body
exactly
was
what
dumped.
happened. That's
We're
exactly
yet
what
to
happened,
recover it.
too. But
You know,
you had the
the
Cubans to front the shit. Cubans
and
already
the
had
death
it
of
in their
Special
country.
Agent Sandoval is the
Americans
drug
never did
trafficking
have drugs in their
organization
country,
commonly
ever.
known as the
They
Sons
didn't.
of
They weren't
Blanca
growing the
cartel.
shit. They weren't doing
Yesterday,
it. The Cubans
they
were
were just
doing it.
narcos.
And see, what
That's
they
why
were
opium,
doing
all that
is
shit is not produced here.
Today,
see, the thing that what they were doing is they were enslaving, like, American people. What they always do best is enslave people. They started enslaving the Cubans for the shit. But it got out of control. Americans couldn't control it anymore. Cubans like saying, fuck that, we control our own drug trade.
Let me tell you something. This is why they couldn't control Castro. Castro wasn't an evil person. Actually, he wasn't. That's a lie. Because honestly, Castro,
He was
because I
a
spoke to an
dictator,
older
though.
cat. No, he wasn't. How he's a dictator? You go to his country, try to tell him what to do. That's not a dictator. If I come to your house and try to tell you how to run your household, and shit, are you gonna stand for that, or you gonna
No.
fight? So that's not a dictator.
fight.
That's a righteous person say to mom. America has an issue. They go to everybody else's country, try to tell them what to do, and if nobody don't bother them, they try to say they're a dictator. But you just went to where they reside at and try to tell them to do some shit they didn't want to do. Well, that makes you. That's a dictator, and you're a real
Right.
terrorist. That's a terrorist.
Right,
and
that
whatnot.
is.
And let me tell you something, because the first terrorist attack on American soil was done on Black Wall Street. Okay,
Right.
let's keep it motherfucking real. This country has no way moral or anything to tell anybody's a terrorist or a dictator. Your history proves you were both and worse than anybody
Right.
else. You live by the sword. You don't do what America wants you to do. What do? They put sanctions on you.
Bullshit.
Oh,
App,
hold on, right there. Let's get that.
right.
Let's get something straight right now. I'm gonna say this. I don't give a fuck. First of all, Negroes don't look like monkeys. If you look at a white man, he is fucking he's more close to a fucking monkey-looking person than a Negro is. Look at what he is.
No, wait.
You
didn't let me finish what I'm saying.
No.
Everybody
You said monkey and Negro in the same context. I can't
Right.
step back and let that shit ride over my head like that.
Right.
I cannot
Right.
do that
Right.
because
see,
honestly, because
but see, what I'm trying to-
because if you look at I gotta say this. If you look at white people's, you ever see that bullshit evolution shit, that chart they got? Look at them. Look at that chart. Who does that resemble more, a Negro or them? This is why they call themselves Caucasian, which means cave dweller. They're telling you they're the cave fucking man. Okay?
No, it's not.
It doesn't mean that.
If
You don't
if
see
you
it.
look at that evolution, when it came
Evolution is
from
bullshit.
monkey to man, when
No
that
such thing.
evolution came man to monkey, that was the black person anyway. Because the
No, that
fact of it
wasn't.
is,
No, it's not. We're
we
not.
take
We're
after-
not.
we
We're
take
not
after more
primates.
than
We're not
anything like-
primates. We're not
we
primates.
take a lot of that. We take a lot of that gene, and we accelerated that gene.
Who told you
completely.
that shit? Because that's the case.
No, if you-
And when monkeys fuck right now, they will have more motherfuckers that look like us. They have their own kind. Like when your mother had sex with your father had you, she had a human being. She didn't have no goddamn primate. All right, that's a bunch of bullshit. That that's that white supremacy shit. Who rather say they come from a monkey than admit they come from a nigga? That's what all that
Trying
shit
to
comes
figure out how
down
to
to.
send fit
And
to
shit.
friends. It's just driving me
That's
crazy.
all that comes down
Analysts
to.
have identified the
And
individual
shit.
in the photo
They would
as
say they come from a
DEA
monkey, they come from a
Special Agent
nigga.
Ricardo Ricky
All right,
Sandoval.
this is why. And
My
this is why
friend.
they more subsequently getting what
Sandoval
skin
has
cancer. Nature doesn't even like
spent the
white
last
people. This is why they
6
can't be out in the sun
investigating
too
the
long
local cocaine
and shit.
industry.
Right.
They can't be out nowhere. And that's why everybody hates their ass because by nature they are disgusting. They have own diseases. When they came their asses over here, who fucking smallpox?
Sandoval was captured.
Well,
Who
that's
did
what I'm
that?
saying.
killed.
That's their gene. Their
And his
gene
body
couldn't
was
handle
dumped.
that.
Because
fucking,
they're a
white
mutation.
sugar.
Okay,
Our
they're
target,
mutation.
the group
They are
responsible for
inferior
the
to
embassy
everybody
bombing
else on the
and the
planet.
This
They're
shit
the
is
only people
crazy.
that
That's hard for this.
does not have melanin on the fucking earth. They're the only people that don't have no melanin. Chinese people have melanin.
Yesterday,
Africans
they
got
were just
melanin. Negroes have melanin. They don't have shit on them.
Today,
This is
they're
why they
narco
all fucked up the way. Look the way. It's why they smell funny.
Initially, the
That's why they
Bolivian
smell
government
funny and
resisted
shit.
the
They smell like fucking
Mexican cartel.
baloney.
They formed Unidad, a Bolivian special
This
This
got nothing to do with it.
motherfucker
didn't go as planned.
is
Okay.
crazy with the
Who- I-
baloney shit.
Politicians, police officers, and
I
journalists
don't,
I love
I'm not
it.
religious.
The
I'm
Bolivian
not
government
into
hasn't
religion.
voted on itself.
Religion's bullshit.
With no other
I go
option,
by
the new
nationality. Religion
president
is
made a deal with
man-made.
Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the
Nah.
South American drug trade.
Right.
With their friends in Mexico.
No,
they
you
also have a
talking
clear
because that's the
pipeline
problem.
to the
People want to
US
live in this
and Canada.
society when you
Only way
say
to
the
stop
right
Santa
thing.
Blanca for good is to completely
No.
disappease. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production.
Oh no, we're not. No,
Right.
why? Because you
Security.
know, I deal with reality.
And
What's going on around me? See, I don't know
At
what
the top of it
nationality
all
you
is
are
El Jefe
or whatever.
de los jefes,
Me being a so-called black man in
boss
America, I'm a
of
born
bosses,
threat to this country.
El Sueño.
All right. See, nigga like me, they'll kill because I don't kiss whitey's ass. Okay, I don't go. Oh yes, I'm massa. I don't buck
Oh, yeah,
dance
you
for
did.
nobody. All right. Nigga, I would die for mine. You got a lot of
You
house
did.
cool niggas that and shit that we are. Yes, a massa. I ain't gonna talk about this, a massa. I'm sorry, massa. No, fuck you, massa. Okay. I'm saying I'm not one of those. That's not my nature. All right. Say I'm not one of them hush puppy niggas. You ain't gonna do it to me. Okay. And shit, because people don't want to deal with reality. They want to deal with some fantasy world that everybody's equal. No one's so such thing as equality. If I have $100, you got $1. Who have more money, me or you?
And that's how the world is based on too.
So I don't deal with fucking fake.
And it's
this
sad
is,
though
don't
that,
talk about
to
this.
be like
'cause-
that, because it does
Well,
deal like that when you have money. Money does the more talking than your actual
Yeah.
principle.
This is why you have
the
to
principle of
deal
thing.
with.
And I agree with you on that.
But you had to
But
deal with what's going
like
on
I
in
say,
front of you.
when you see the evolution, how way everything has been stripped on this world, it's just like the same way people don't believe in climate change. I believe in climate
Norris,
change.
see if you can join. See if you can
Evolution is bullshit anyway. But it's like I said, it goes back to white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? They rather say they come from a fucking monkey than admit they come from a nigga.
but evolution is the world itself that we live on. When you
You said
start
a fucking monkey.
when you
That's
start
cool.
changing shit and fucking shit around,
Let me
yeah.
tell you something. This is what white people do. What I'm gonna say, I don't give a damn who takes offense to it. White people go around fucking with shit they shouldn't go fucking with. They putting shit up in the fucking rainforest and fucking up the climate. If you want to say evolution, they're doing this shit. They're the ones who went out in space and fucking with shit. Okay, leave shit alone. But okay,
That joker said,
no,
leave
it's not.
the shit alone.
this is they go out there. They trying to fuck with shit.
I love murder when he said that shit. That just symbolized my whole conversation on that. Leave the shit alone. Don't fuck
But they
with
can't.
God's word shit.
Their
that
nature
one.
is like that. You know? And honestly, hey, I'm gonna get another thing straight with what they try to do to black folks. They try to say that we're fucking Africans. I've spoken to Africans. I deal with Africans. Africans know there's difference between them and Negroes. They know. Okay?
Negroes.
We ain't the same. We ain't the same fucking people. No, we're not the same.
No,
at all.
We're not. And
And
that's
shit.
and that's comes down. And I agree with you on that because when that conclusion, Africans don't get along with American
Let me tell you something.
Negroes.
They
at
call
all.
they call black Americans a kata.
So even knows that personally.
They
What?
call black Americans a kata. That's what they call us, which means cotton picker. If you don't know what the fuck that means, it means cotton picker.
Yeah,
And
be
shit.
right back.
And this is what they do. But see, this is their trick. They have niggas thinking we all the same. You came from the west coast of Africa because you were living in a certain part of a fucking country. Don't make you from that country. I live in America. Does it make me fucking American? I'm not from here. And shit. No, and honestly, we come back to go to Columbus shit or whatever. If you ever read his fucking memoirs, he was looking for the tribe of Israel.
Trying to figure out how
That's what he's looking for.
to invite friends, so bear with me.
So it's a lot of shit that these white supremacist motherfuckers do, man. They have people believing there's nothing they could do is wrong and whatnot. They this, that, and the other. The motherfuckers is the most violent people on the planet Earth. Okay? Their nature is to fucking kill and keep killing. You don't do what we want, we kill you. Your wars is funded off of bullshit. This country has the nerve to call the Native American savages. You killed 77 million of them, and they're the savage? Think about it. Who's the savage? I try to teach you how to be civil, teach you how to wash your dirty steak, the fucking disease having ass. You try to give me smallpox, slaughter me, yo, get me drunk, and make a fucking holiday go goddamn Thanksgiving. You got dumbass niggas celebrating that shit every fucking year. No reason I know what the fuck they actually celebrating. Celebrating the murder of a fucking people and whatnot on that day. Sit through your goddamn Christmas. Some fucking fat white man coming. I live a project all my fucking life. Ain't no crackhead coming to my fucking house with some goddamn presents. But I'm supposed to be motherfucking goddamn believing.
What the fuck? He's fucking crazy. He's the niggas that he's one of the niggas that they be killing. Hanging on trees and shit. They do. They do kill you. Mm. Oh, D-Man is crazy as hell. He's said some bush bitch. He goes ham.